in terms of dealing with this pandemic, but every single one of our communities are going to be affected if the new Congress does not reauthorize Ryan White federal funds. These federal funds are siphoned into every single community in the United States. And yes, Laguna Shanti will take a very big hit if these funds are not reauthorized, but it goes much further than just Laguna Shanti. It goes into every single one of your communities. And it's only been the tip of the iceberg now about people being affected by HIV. The worst is yet to come. Our agency that began in 1987 thought that our doors would be closed by 1990 because we'd be rid of this horrible disease. And it's only growing, and that's the good news and the bad news. The good news is we can all get out and do something about it, and each one of you here represents a community, and you certainly have shown this weekend your support for Laguna Shanti and the emotional support and practical assistance programs that we provide for the greater HIV community in Orange County, but all of you now have a chance to impact your entire communities. Thank you again, and on behalf of everybody at Laguna Shanti, we love you.
Just to give each other an idea, I think maybe if everybody who's lost somebody in the last 5 years to AIDS, just raise your hand. Take a look. How many have lost more than one? Take another look. Thanks. Devora.
I'm sorry, this is very quick. I work for the world's second largest international human rights organization. It's called Human Rights Watch, and it's the largest US-based human rights organization. And we do a lot of work right now. We're trying to expand our work on this very issue, particularly with HIV-infected prisoners, but also having to do with children. And we have a lot of savvy and advocacy experience in approaching the government, the United States government. We have a lot of experience with this. We also understand what the legal basis of advocacy work is on this. So if anybody wants to ask me for information, advice, counseling on how to approach and how to really work on the campaign on this, please contact me. My name is Sandra Necki. Human Rights Watch is based in New York.
Another wonderful person who has helped us out the entire weekend and is responsible for bringing our marvelous father here this evening is Robin Schindler from Ladera Travel.
Good evening, and if those of you who've been by the travel desk since Friday might notice I have a little sideline going. I run Bruce Abbott's Sanctioned Fan Club. And as the convention began on July 6th, several of our members and friends met for our first charity fundraiser, which was a mini bike-a-thon from Venice Beach to Santa Monica. We were proud to have Bruce Abbott with us, and I will say it was his idea to do it for charity. We also had as a special guest fantasy author Barbara Hambley. We were a small group, we were a very intimate group, we had a wonderful time. And I'm proud to announce that as of right now, our little group has collected well over $800 in pledges. We still have a couple people to turn in their pledge sheets, among them Bruce Abbott, so I'll bug him for that. We had set a goal of raising $1,000 to be split between Laguna Shanti, the convention's charity, and the charity that Bruce supports, which is Children of the Night. So very soon I hope to be turning over our contributions to these two very worthy charities. And I also would like to acknowledge our member who raised the largest amount of money for charity among her friends, family, co-workers. Carolyn Wanamaker, are you in here? Could you please stand up and receive a round of applause? Everybody who helped us with us, all of our writers, our special guests at the brunch that we had, and everybody in this room. I know many of you did contribute to our cause. Thank you very much.
And at this time, to announce something very special, I'd like to call up Sally Newman. I don't know if she was expecting this, and Caitlin O'Heaney. There she is. Careful.
Hi. This is how do I say this? Christopher Reeve. He's a friend of mine, and I'm sure you're all aware of what has happened. I know how touched he would be if we could all send him our love and our support, because he really needs it. And his wife has made it very clear that it has helped him a lot. It keeps him happy. It keeps his sense of humor to know that there are people out there who love him and care for him. And Sally has come up with the wonderful idea of sending him the friendship quilt. I would really like it if all of you could please sign this. At the back, we're going to sign these and send these to him and tell him how we're all sending him our energy to heal and sending him our love. And so they'll be available. They'll be up on the stage. And if everybody could come up and sign the back and write something to him. Then Sally's going to, we're going to work it out. We're going to take it to he's in East Orange right now. He's been moved to the Kessler Institute for Rehabilitation. And because, I don't know if any of you know, but he's getting feeling back. He's moving his shoulders. He's off the respirator for periods of time. Just the fact that he's got feeling all through his chest, and every single day he's getting more and more feeling, and what that means is that impulses are getting through the area of injury. It means the spinal cord was not as damaged as they thought it was. And there is now hope. So what would really be great, and this is my own personal thing, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but I actually visualize him walking. I visualize him riding his horse again, because I believe in the power of visualization. I believe in the healing power of sending your energy and just sending that positive light and seeing him healthy. You know? Yeah. Thank you.
You all know how special this entire group is, and to help expound on that, I would like to call up, your name was Elliot? No, Edward Burt. Edward Albert Burt.
Edward Albert Burt. That was a good one. That's Edward Elliot Albert Burt.
You guys as profoundly tired as I am. Well, I'm almost speechless. I have enough left for two things. We started yesterday morning a concept of a circle of love and a band of angels, and immediately had the extraordinary opportunity for people to give the kind of help that we all need at times, and I need all the time. And I'm truly profoundly tired at this point, so I'm serious when I say forgive my awkwardness.